Next Chapter Podcasts.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review: the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Mr. Hamburglar.
Robble.
He said, "Of all the McDonald's burgers I've ever hamburgled, these are the hottest, juiciest, and tastiest."
Robble.
Hamburglary is on the rise. Get caught with a medium double cheeseburger meal for $6. Price and participation may vary. Promotion pricing may be lower than meal price. Comparison to prior classic burgers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Next Chapter Podcast presents the Play On podcast series, The Taming of the Shrew.
Episode 2.
A Nightmare in a Gown.
For the best listening experience, please be sure to use headphones or earbuds.
And remember, a woman may be made a fool if she has not the spirit to resist.
Petruchio, stand by a while.
Here comes Methuselah, walking erect.
Well, Cambio, you peruse my reading list? Hark you, I've had them very fairly bound. All books of love you can see for yourself. And see you read no other lectures to her, you understand me? In addition to Senor Baptista's generosity, I'll amend with more. Take these papers, too, and see you have them very well perfumed. For she is sweeter than perfume itself. Who shall receive them? What will you read to her?
In all I read to her, I'll plead for you, Signor Gremio. As my patron, you shall never have doubt as firmly as yourself were in my place, yea, and perhaps with more successful words than you. Unless you were a scholar, sir.
Oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
Oh, this woodcock, what an ass it is.
Oh, peace, Sirrah.
But,
Grumio, Mum.
God save you, Signor Gremio.
And you are well met, Signor Hortensio. Canst thou guess where I do whither away?
all over?
Grumio.
To Baptista Minola. I promised him to find a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca, and by good fortune I have discovered me this young man, for learning and refinement fit for her turn. Well read in poetry and other books. Good ones, I warrant ya.
Oh, 'tis well, and I have met a gentleman hath promised to acquaint me with another, a fine musician to instruct our mistress. So shall I be right behind thee in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and my bulging bag shall prove it.
Or his sagging bags undo it. Ow!
Now 'tis not the time to contest for our love. Listen to me, and if you speak me fair, I'll tell you news of equal good for each. Here is a gentleman whom by chance I met, who, if we can make an offer to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Catherine, yea, and marry her. Her dowry's big enough.
So said, so done is well. Hortensio, have you told him all her fault?
I know she is a nightmare in a gown. If that be all, masters, I like it well.
No, say's me so, friend. What countryman?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son, my father dead, his fortune lives through me, and I do hope good days and long to see.
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife was strange. But have you stomach for it? To it! In God's name, you shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Will I live?
Will you woo her? Aye, or I'll hang her.
What, came I not to do that very thing? Think you a little din can deafen me? Have I not in my time heard lions roar?
No.
Have I not heard the sea puffed up with winds rage like an angry boar cornered in the hunt? Have I not heard the cannon shake the field and heaven's artillery rattling in the skies? Have I not in a pitched battle heard drums of thunder, neighing steeds and trumpets clang? and do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as a chestnut popping in a farmer's fire? Tush, tush, fright boys with bugs.
For he fears none.
Hortensio, hark, this gentleman is most happily arrived, as I see it, for his good and our own.
I promised we would reach into our purses and bear the cost of wooing, whate'er it be.
And so we will. Be it sure a winner.
I would I were as sure of a good dinner.
God save you. If I may be bold, tell me, I pray you, which be the right way to the house of Signor Baptista Minola?
He that has the 2 fair daughters. Is he, you mean?
Even he, Biondello.
Hark you, sir, you mean not hurt a woo.
If I do, sir, what's it to do with you?
Nole tu tangere the Shrew. She is marked for me, sir.
I will not be bombasted, sir. Biondello, let's away.
Well begun, Tranio.
Sir, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the maid, yea or no?
And if I be, sir, is it any offense?
No, if you will get you hence.
The streets when last I looked were still deemed free. Why at me do you such order hurl?
Streets may be free, so is not the girl.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know, that she's the choice love of Signor Gremio.
Nay, she's the love chosen of Signor Hortensio. Her father will not be so cruel as give that girl unto a man who only needs a nurse.
Softly, my masters! If you be gentlemen, do me this courtesy and yet hear me out. Baptista is a noble gentleman. Well, were his daughter only half so fair, may she not more suitors have, and me for one?
Sir, let me be so bold as ask you, did you ever see Baptista's daughter?
No, sir, but here I do that he hath two, the one as famous for a scalding tongue as is the other for beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first is for me. Let her go by.
Yeah, leave that labor to great Hercules.
Sir, understand you this of me. In truth, the youngest daughter for whom you long, her father keeps away from any suitors and will not promise her to any man until the elder sister first be wed. The younger then is free, and not before.
And if it proves, sir, that you are the man, if you can break the ice and do this feat, achieve the elder, set the younger free, we'll not so graceless be to prove ungrateful.
Sir, you say well, and well you do conceive, and since you do profess to be a suitor, you must, as we, help compensate this gentleman, to whom we all find ourselves indebted.
Sir, I shall not be slack. In sign whereof, please ye, we may all join this afternoon, and carousing drink our mistress' health, and do as do our lawyers in the courts, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion.
Molto bene.
The motion's good indeed, and be it so. Oh, Petruchio, you are benevenuto, as in Italy we say. Let's go to the tavern, I'll host you there.
Fellows, let's be gone.
El culo de la balena.
Grab my bags there, and make sure you have the loot.
Of all thy suitors.
Katharina! Ow, 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 good sister! Wrong not your Bianca nor yourself to make a bondmaid and a slave of me. For these golden tokens of our father's love, untie my hands. I'll pull them off myself. Yea, all my wearing. To my petticoat or whatever you command me will I do. So well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors, here I charge thee tell who thou lovest best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet behold that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Thou liest. Is not Hortensio?
If you would have him, sister, here, I swear I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have him.
Or by fancy-chancy riches more, we'll have Gremio to keep you fair.
Is it for Gremio you envy me? Gremio? Oh, nay, now I know that you with me do jest. You have jested with me all this while. I prithee, Sister Kate, untie my hands.
If that be jest, then this the punchline be.
Why, how now, dame? Whence goes this insolence? Bianca, keep back. Poor girl, she weeps. Go to thy needlework. Meddle not with her. For shame, thou hostage of a devilish spirit. Why dost thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence mocks me, and I'll be revenged.
What? In my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
Oh, and I must stay out a door? Nay, I know. She is your treasure. She shall have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day.
Nay, now.
Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
Was ever gentleman thus grieved as I?
Hi, this is Sally Kate Holmes, Managing Director of Next Chapter Podcasts, here to tell you about a pretty cool new offering from our friends at Apollo Podcasts. You can now find the Play On podcasts on Apollo Plus, a creator-owned platform where every subscriber helps audio fiction creators such as us. You can listen ad-free, early access to exclusives, behind-the-scenes supercuts, and more on Apollo Plus. On top of all that, 70% of the revenue on Apollo Plus goes directly to creators. Join Apollo Plus through the Apollo Podcasts app or by going to apollopods.com.
Seeking the truth never gets old. Introducing June's Journey, the free-to-play mobile game that will immerse you in a thrilling murder mystery. Join June Parker as she uncovers hidden objects and clues to solve her sister's death in a beautifully illustrated world set in the Roaring '20s. With new chapters added every week, the excitement never ends. Download June's Journey now on your Android or iOS device or play on PC through Facebook Games.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
But who comes here?
Come on.
Good morrow, neighbor Baptista.
Oh. Good morrow, neighbor Gremio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good sir, pray, have you not a daughter called Katharina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Katharina.
You were too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Gremio. Give me leave. I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your house, to make mine eyes the witness of that report which I so oft have heard. And, for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, master both of music and mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences whereof I'm sure she has some learning. Accept of him, or else you do me wrong. His name is...
Letio.
Letio, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know, she is not for your turn. The more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Mistake me not, I speak but what I find. Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
Antonio Verona?
The one!
I know him well!
Say rather new.
Oh, is it so? You are welcome for his sake.
Sorry for thy loss, Petruchio, but pray let us that are poor petitioners speak too. Baccare up us! You are out of turn.
Pardon me, Signor Gremio. I would fain be doing.
I doubt it not, sir, but you will curse your wooing. Neighbor Baptista, this is a gift, very grateful, I am sure of it, to express the like kindness myself that have been more kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar that hath been long studying in France, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages as the other in music and mathematics. His name is,
Cambio.
Cambio! Pray accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But Lucentio, is it?
Si, signore.
Methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir. The boldness is mine own, that being a stranger in this city here, to make myself a suitor to your daughter. I mean Bianca, fair and virtuous. Nor is your firm resolve unknown to me to first make disposal, preferment of your eldest. This liberty is all that I request, that upon knowledge of my parentage I may have welcome mongst the rest, and toward the education of your daughters I here bestow a simple instrument.
Thank you.
Fascinating.
And this small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, then their worth is great.
Lucentio is your name? Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vincentio.
Not Vincentio of Pisa!
The one.
A mighty man of Pisa! By report, I know him well. You are very welcome, sir. Holla! Holla within!
Sì! Che voglia, signore?
Per favore, leave these gentlemen, this Litio, that Cambio, to my daughters, and tell them both these are their tutors. Bid them themselves behave.
Oh, va bene. Andiamo. Andiamo! Mamma mia.
Signores Petruchio, Lucentio, and good neighbor Gremio, we will go walk a little in the orchard, and then to dinner. You are heartily welcome, and so I pray you all to feel yourselves at home.
What's for dinner?
Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, whom he left solely heir to land and goods, the worth of which I've bettered, not decreased. Then tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall she have if I her wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
20,000? Well.
And for that dowry, this I guarantee. For her widowhood, be it she survive me, all my lands and leases whatsoever.
Oh, Lord.
Let the terms be therefore drawn between us of agreement to precede our nuptials.
Aye, when the special thing is well obtained, that is her love, for that is all in all.
Well, that is nothing, for I tell you, father, I am as unshakable as she is shrew. Where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fires grow great with little winds, a mighty gust will blow out fire and all. So I to her, and so she yields to me. For I am rough, and woo not like a babe.
Well mayest thou woo, and God give you strength. But be thou armed for some unhappy words.
For those I'm proof, as mountains are for winds that shake 'em not, though they perpetually do blow.
How now, my friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
Of fear, I promise you, if I look pale.
What? Will my daughter prove a good musician?
I think she'll sooner prove a soldier. Oh, iron may outlive her, but never lutes.
Canst thou not break her to the lute?
Why, no, but she hath broke the lute on me. I did but tell her she mistook the frets, and bowed her hand to teach her fingering, when, with a most impatient devilish spirit, "Frets call you these?" quoth she. "I'll show you frets." And so she struck me, fuming on the head, and through the instrument my pate made way, and there I stood, amazed for a while, as one pilloried, looking through the loom. Well, she did call me rascal fiddler and twangling jack with 20 such vile terms as she had studied to misuse me so.
Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did. I long to have some intercourse with her.
Well, go with me, Litio, and we shall bind thy head. Proceed in practice with my younger daughter. She's apt to learn, and thankful for good turns. Signor Petruchio, will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do.
Come, friends.
Does look rather bad.
Come on in, we'll clean her up.
Remember, Petruchio, on you we counteth.
I'll attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rage, but then I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown, I'll say she looks as fresh as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not speak a word, then I'll commend her volubility, and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, I'll say to name the day when they shall post the banns and we be married. But here she comes. And now, Petruchio, speak. The Play On podcast series, The Taming of the Shrew, was written by William Shakespeare
and translated into modern English verse by Amy Freed.
All episodes were directed by Art Mankey.
Radio play by Amy Freed and Leanna Keys.
The cast is as follows.
Susanna
Alan Gilmore
Susanna Rogers as Katharina.
Alan Gilmore as Petruchio.
Annie Abrams as Bianca.
Mike McShane as Baptista.
Tom Patterson as Lucentio.
Kyle T. Hester as Tranio.
Danny Shea as Gremio and Curtis.
J. Paul Bamer as Hortensio and Pedant.
Rob Nagel as Grumio and Vincentio.
Casey Mahaffey as Biondello and Taylor.
Tessa Aubergenois as Widow and Haberdasher.
Casting by the Telsey office, Karen Castle, CSA.
Original music composition, mix, and sound design by Lindsay Jones.
Sound engineering by Sadaharu Yagi.
Mix engineer and dialogue editor, Larry Walsh.
Podcast mastering by Greg Cortez at New Monkey Studio.
Coordinating producer, Transcend Streaming, Kira Bowie and Leanna Keys.
Executive producer, Michael Goodfriend.
The Play On podcast series, The Taming of the Shrew, is produced by Next Chapter Podcasts and is made possible by the generous support of the Hits Foundation.
Visit nextchapterpodcast.com for more about the Play On podcast series.
Visit playonshakespeare.org for more about Play On Shakespeare.
Subscribe to Play On Premium on Apollo Plus for ad-free episodes and join our Patreon for exclusive merchandise and early commercial-free releases.
Go to playonpodcast.com for our bonus content, where you'll find interviews with the artists, producers, and engineers who brought it all to life.
And remember,
a woman may be made a fool if she has not the spirit to resist.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Next Chapter Podcasts.